So yeah, this is like how? Like I sat on them. I did. I sat on my glasses, and now instead of I'm not supposed to do this. I'm not supposed to do this. It's broken. It's broken. It's broken. Um, and why is it so bright? Like it's so bright. Uh, like okay. So is TikTok like matchmaking? Like invite another creator and make new friends. Oh, okay. Are you mean like in the comments or like the random creator? Like I don't know what that's supposed to. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Let me see if I can put some other glasses on because yeah, I broke my glasses and I told okay, and then these don't fit well. One pair is broke and one pair. Okay, I can somewhat see now. Yay! Yay! I can somewhat now see because clearly I'm not doing anything with these. Nothing's happening with these. They now go to the resting place of glasses. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I want to talk about how. Oh, that was bad. Like that's really bad. That's really really bad. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to get of the started. Um, you know what? I'm gonna get a vibe card because I hadn't done that on a live. I do that in my classes, but guess what? I haven't done it in a live. I totally haven't done it live. So I'm gonna do a vibe card and see if I'm starting with 11:11 or if I'm gonna do something else. So let's catch a vibe. Let's see what we got. And this is my Queens of Hip Hop Oracle deck. So let's just see which hip hop queen wants to be seen. So shuffle, 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 shuffle. And give me a vibe. Ah, and it's raw. Oh, I like this combination. I like this combination very, 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 very much. So I got raw digger with connectivity. And then back of the deck energy, I'm gonna do this for the tube of you because I don't want it to say something about my video. Um, but then I got Lil Kim with resilience. With shouts out to Missy Elliott right behind Lil Kim with innovation. So I got connectivity, resilience, and innovation. That's the vibe. So that's what I'm gonna go with. So this morning it dawned on me. I was like, oh, tomorrow is like we got Rhapsody with Truth. So tomorrow is November 11th. I've already seen all the 11/11 posts, and I did a video about this a while back, but I can't. I'm not scrolling back 3 years worth of content trying to find a video about my feelings on November 11th. So instead, I'm gonna do this because also I don't have to say no space on my phone. I can go ahead and do it. It can be as long as I want it to be, and I'll get the message across. So for those who are new here, hi, I'm Ian Nifadani from Omi Shango. I'm an E5 priestess and spiritual awakening doula for the African American diaspora, and I'm a spiritual abolitionist for the African American diaspora. So one of the areas of spirituality that I enjoy is around numerology. And I always think it's super funny for people who don't pay any attention to numerology, but angel numbers are a thing. And angel numbers are in the like they are part of the numerology wheelhouse. Like angel numbers and numerology, like that is numerology. So I'm always tickled when I see people who's like, well, I don't do that numerology stuff. You do if you like angel numbers. You do if you like angel numbers. Numerology is the study of the energy around numbers and letters. And so if you're like, oh, I saw such and such and such number there and I'm gonna make a wish, guess what? Yeah, that's numerology. So let's get into the numerology of November 11th, what 11 energy can represent, and how to, in my opinion, it's my opinion. You don't have to follow it, but if you're here and you stay the whole time, then ashe, you might have gotten some medicine what I said. But this is for me in terms of understanding November 11th energy overall and how to individualize how you work with the energy on November 11th. So 11/11, you've heard plenty of people, you probably say like, oh, it's 11/11, make a wish, things of that nature. So let's talk about what the energy of 11 is. And this is a cool topic for me because I am a life path 11. I'm a master number 11, and I have 11 in a couple of spots within my chart. So 11 is the first of the master numbers in the numerology line. In the study of numerology, specifically Pythagoras um, numerology, they are the standard numbers used in that particular divination system, because it is a divination system, are 1 through 9. Those are the standard numbers used. Then you have 3 master numbers that are used, which are 11, 22, and 33. So 11 is the first of the master numbers. So it has the nickname of being the innovator or the illuminator because it is the first of the master numbers. People who have strong master number energy as their life path are said to be people who have made the active decision to reincarnate. Like, it's not like I'm telling you to come back. They're not voluntold. They volunteered to actually come back and complete some sort of mission here on Earth. So 11 energy in all master numbers tend to be a magnified energy of the number present. So with 11, you have magnified 1 energy. It's also the magnification of the number it adds up to. So 1 plus 1 is 2. So it is magnified 2 energy. So we have magnified 1 and magnified 2 energy. Which one is most prominent in its manifestation will depend on the individual. Some people who are life paths that have a master number may spend part of their life leaning more towards the singular energy and more, the 2 energy in that regard, or they may lean more towards the 11, the 1 energy. The journey is about being able to find the sweet spot and harmonize both energies. So 11 with it being the 1 and the 2, 1 being the sun, 2 being the moon, 1 being the not simply masculine energy, but the divine masculine, as in the aspect of source energy, 2 being the feminine, not just feminine, the divine feminine, meaning the aspect of source energy. So it's 2 halves of the source. Is the source as a divine father, the source as a divine mother, coming into harmony and unison together. So you have the sun and the moon. You have this balance, this temperance energy, this energy of sacred union. So 11 is also in this connection to source, is about being in alignment. It's all about being in alignment. So source energy, be in alignment with source, meaning being in alignment with your destiny. For my fellow E5 practitioners, for me personally, when I see 11s, I'm immediately thinking Ogbe, open roads. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking about being in alignment with one's destiny. And so when I see 11s, that's the first thing that I think of, is about being in alignment. And especially since I'm a life path 11, that makes it even more significant for me that I am in fact in alignment. So that's just high level 11 energy, what it can represent. So we've got this 1 energy, which is the divine masculine, the divine father aspect of the source. We have action, initiation, getting things done, the impulse. Well, no, the action you take after the impulse. This is kinetic energy. Whereas the 2 is the divine mother of the source energy. This is receptive, attractive, supportive, nurturing, and intuitive. 11, people who have 11 as their life path number tend to be inherently like natural psychics. They're naturally intuitive. So on 11 days, when we're in a day where the energy of the day is an 11, we tend to be more intuitive that day. We might get, if we're naturally intuitive anyway, we might get more downloads on a day that's in an 11 energy. So we have this 11-11 happening tomorrow. Some people like, it's an 11-11 portal, and not realize how many often we have 11-11 portals throughout the entire year. But with this being the visualization of that 11-11 makes it more prominent for people who don't necessarily know how to calculate their personal month and their personal day. And such they don't know they always have at least one 11-11 day prior to November 11th in most years. So when we look at the 11-11 in terms of the day and the collective and the energy, for me, looking at what it represents. So for me, like I said, personal opinion. So we looked at what 11 energy is. This is about being divinely aligned to your destiny, being in alignment with source, and having a balance of your feminine and your masculine energy. So if you have this balance of feminine and masculine energy and your divine alignment to source, the creator, and being able to call into certain manifestations, what should you, or what could you be manifesting? What could this day be trying to bring into your awareness? So from a collective level, we are in a 7 year. This is a 7 year. So we look at what the 7 energy represents. Alafia, Tess, hello, child, hello. We look at this as a 7 year. So 7 is by and large all of the numbers, but this is a very spiritual number. It's almost to a 9. So it's a very spiritual number. 7s tend to be it tends to be a level-headed energy, but if you look at how the 7 is drawn, it's level-headed, but it is making an ascension. It's making an ascension. So we talk about 7 energy. This is, I'm grounded in the physical. However, I am fully aware of my connection to the divine. And a lot of times people who carry strong 7 energy are in a place where they're having to learn what is what's above their spiritual pay grade. Like, when do they need to go ahead and accept help from spirit in that situation? And I have a 7 destiny number, so I know this quite intimately. So for the collective, for everyone in this 2023, we are in a 7 year. 2 + 2 + 3 is 7. So we're in a 7 year. This is a collective energy. So even if that's not your personal year, there's an undercurrent under what everything else you got going on. Undercurrent, everybody's doing something with their philosophy, their spiritual connection. There's something going on with everyone around how they see things, how they perceive things, how they interact with the world, the natural world, and the spiritual world. That is the theme for everybody. I'm so sorry. You're normally yelling at me, so I'm just gonna sorry. Sorry. So that's the collective energy. So for November, so we're in a 7 year. To calculate your personal month, you take the year, the year energy, and add it to the month. So for the collective, November, that's 11 plus 7. We're in a 7 year. So 11 plus 7 is 18. And then we need to reduce that. That's not a master number. So 1 + 8 is 9. So as a collective, we're in a 9 month. We're in a 9 month. So in a 9 month, in a 7 year. So when it's 9 months, so this 7 energy, again, is about philosophical changes and reevaluating how you see things, how you perceive things of that nature. You may be going through a spiritual awakening and reevaluating. You may be refreshing your spiritual practice, all of these things. Now you're in a 9 month. So last month, you were in a space of probably acquiring. You were probably in a space of acquiring last month. Like, I'm getting this, or you're trying to acquire, you're getting this. And now you've got all this stuff and something needs to get out. Something needs to move. Like when we begin the month of November, we are in Scorpio season, and Scorpio energy does not hold on to that which does not serve its highest good. That is the beauty of the Scorpio. Scorpio is a sign of I desire. And in order for it to get what it desires, Scorpio is fully aware that I need to pick through my shadows. I need to deal with some stuff. I need to uproot some things, and I need to kick it the HE double hockey sticks out. So when we're in this energy in Scorpio season, there is an overwhelming urge to clean up your act. That's not what I was going to say, but that's what come out, and I'm just going to go with it. You're in an overwhelming urge to clean up your act because we're in a 9 energy during Scorpio season, which like I gotta get, everything must go. People, places, ideas, thoughts, behaviors, changes in your character. You're just cleaning things up. Things are ending, things are going away. 9 energy is a number of unpacking. It is a number of unpacking. Absolutely. It's the number of unpacking. It's like, I got to get this out. Like, this has to go. Like, I got to get rid of these things. 9 is also an exceptionally humanitarian number. It's a very humanitarian energy. It wants to give and wants to look out for the highest good of everybody. So just thinking about globally, some of the things and how people are trying to rally together in a very humanitarian causes. Also, even changes in thought process and logic and philosophies, and what you thought you believe to be true, you no longer believe to be true. You probably do. You probably do. You probably do. So this is for the collective, a 9 month. So if you are a life path, birthday number, destiny number 7, you feel the overall year energy almost as much as your personal year. And then if you have 9 in any of those positions, you feel this month energy much more prominent. So we got a 9 month for the collective within a 7 year. So then we go to November 11th. So we have a 9 month. So if we want to see what that day's energy is for the collective, we do 9 plus 11. So 9 plus 11 is 20. It is a 2-day. It's a 2-day, which is very similar to the natural energy of 11. 11 also resonates as a really strong 2 energy. So what is 2 energy? 2 is about trusting your intuition. 2 is about nurturing. 2 is about being of service. 2 is about being open to receive. It is the energy of the divine feminine. Not simply feminine energy, but literally, if you think about the creator as mother and father, it's the mother aspect of source energy. That is what 2 energy naturally is. Where 6 energy wants to nurture its own personal collective, 2 is the divine mother of all. It wants to nurture everyone. It wants to nurture everybody. So now you see what the actual, not simply what the date is, 11/11, but on a collective level, what 11/11 is looking out for everyone. It's a 2 days. There's partnerships and harmony and balance. So when you're thinking about your workings, your rituals that you want to do in accordance to it being 11/11, aligning it to the actual numerological energy of the day will feed what you're trying to do in a way to bring it more into alignment of the energy that is trying to actually manifest beyond simply what you see, but what the undercurrent vibration is. The other thing is, what phase of the moon are we in? So the moon is waning. We are in a waning phase. We're in a waning moon phase. So what do we do when the moon is waning? When the moon is waning, the water, the nourishment, the nutrients are drawing out of the soil. Not making it more fertile to plant new stuff, but drawing out, which means you are clearing out. You're clearing things out. You're uprooting things. You're looking at your garden. You're looking at your land and you're saying, should I be planting new seeds or am I pulling things up so that I have room for new stuff? So that's what you're doing during the waning moon. When you align with the wisdom of nature, then you pay attention. And this is a time when people are not planting new seeds, but pulling things out of their garden, making room for new things, or making sure that the things that they have that they want to stay are watered and nurtured. So now you have this 2 energy during a waning moon. So from a collective standpoint, which is interesting considering a TikTok I saw and things I've got. It's people. It's people. As a collective, if I was going to do on a collective energy for 1111, it is what people, what connections are in your life that are not nourishing you, that you no longer want to nurture, that are not serving your highest and greatest good? What people are you hanging on to? What people have you trauma bonded with? And you're staying stuck in this energy and you're trying to move on and do better things and grow. And this person wants to stay here and you're trying to go there. Are you in the same place? Are you in alignment? Is it time to let this person go? And understanding that this does not have to be this, oh my God, this traumatic thing. And, we had a fight. It doesn't have to be that way. Experience. It does not have to be that way. You can gently walk away from people that you love and adore without you having to have a full-blown tower moment. Like, you don't have to have a tower moment every single time you disconnect from somebody. It just really does not have to be that way. But I would say encourage on a collective level, individually looking at, okay, this is where I'm going. This is what I'm trying to do. This is what I'm seeking and feeling about where my, path is leading me. Is this person at least walking on a parallel path where we can walk together? Or is it time that we kind of fork off in different directions? And for me, that's been a really just like, look at your circle. Look at your circle. When I say E5, every time I ask, like, what's good? What do I need to know? Pay attention to your circle. Pay attention to the people in your circle. Pay attention to the people that you allow to have access to you in your circle and how much access you allow for them to have to you. I think in the last week, I have gotten this message like 8 times. It's only 7 days in a week. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. But I would say on a collective level, that's the case. I just saw somebody else who she posted the content of talking about, people not really rooting for you, but seeing you. Because that's the thing. People can see your light, see you emanating, see you shining. They can see your end game. They can see how the story is going to play out. They can see like, oh, okay, I see so-and-so and I can already see they about to be bop, 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 bop. They about to blow up. But what they also see is that they ain't there. They also see that when you get to that destination that you're heading, they're not standing there with you. They're not in the crowd with you. So then that irritates their spirit because they know you're heading someplace that they can't come. So rather than encourage you to keep progressing, they're going to do what they need to do to keep you stagnant, keep you with them because they want to be able to go with you. But they're also not willing to make the changes necessary in their character and their behavior to afford them the opportunity to go on this journey with you. They still want to stay where they are. They don't see any reason to change or progress. But now you keep doing whatever it is that you're doing, and they see like, yo, I think they're about to be whatever. Because they sometimes can see you better than you can see yourself. Why? Because in their eyes, you are the mountain. You are the mountain. Kanye West's mom, if y'all didn't watch a documentary on Netflix, she told him that the problem is the mountain can't see its own reflection. And I was like, bruh, what? Everybody else can perceive the mountain. The mountain can't perceive itself. This isn't about the person on top of the mountain. This is about you actually, in the very literal sense, being the mountain. I am learning more and more that I'm not trying to climb a mountain. I am the mountain. I am that tall, amazing thing that somebody is looking at. And you see a mountain and it's a couple of things. Oh my God, it's either blocking the sky. I can't see the sky or the sun. And I can't see. It's in my way. Okay. You have people where I'm going to conquer the mountain. They want to climb it, but they don't want to climb it for the sheer joy of climbing it. They want to climb the mountain because they want to conquer the mountain. So you have those people. Then you have people who I just want to admire this. And that's why I want to climb the mountain. I just want to be one with the mountain. I want to enjoy the essence of the mountain. So then they want to climb the mountain that way. Then maybe see other people, it's like that mountain is simply, it's just going to erupt and it's going to make a mess of everything. There's those people too. So then you have to determine, when you're looking at other people and you perceive them as the mountain, which way are you seeing the mountain? Which way is it that you're seeing the mountain? And which way are people gazing upon you as the mountain? Understand that some people are people that see the mountain, some people are the mountain. Everyone has a purpose and everybody's chosen for something, but there's only but so many mountains in the world. And when you recognize yourself that you are in fact a mountain, and the other, you realize the people around you see that you're a mountain, how are they moving in accordance with the fact that they recognize that you're a mountain? Which person are they gazing upon the mountain? Which person are they? Which person are they? And like, are you a mountain hanging out with grass or trees? All serve their purpose. Or is your clique a mountain range? So when we look at this 1111 energy, really taking time to reflect to see who your company is. Who's your company? What's the company that you're keeping? And how are they feeding you and nourishing you and helping you to grow on your journey? Does that make sense? I know that was a lot. It was a lot. Yes, big mountain range energy. Like smoky mountains with a big mountain, the Appalachians with mountain ranges, mountain range energy. Was that like, did everybody get that? Did that make sense? Did I break that down? Because I think at some point I started the channel just a little bit. Did that make sense? That makes sense. So 1111 on a collective level, um, you know, check your people. So now, if you're trying to see for yourself what and also let's see what else we got. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's a Saturday. Tomorrow is Saturn Day. Tomorrow is Saturn Day. So we're just gonna take it even a step further. So Saturn, the planet of, they call Saturn the planet of opposition. And it's not that Saturn is in opposition to that which you desire. It's that Saturn wants you to have a stable foundation before you get your windfall. Saturn wants you to have a stable foundation before it lets you have the windfall. Saturn is the natural ruler of Capricorn. Capricorn is the sign of I succeed and I manifest. So if Saturn rules I succeed and I manifest, then clearly Saturn wants you to have success and for those things that you want, need, and desire to manifest. So what is the opposition? The opposition is you can't take them with you. What is Saturn blocking? What is Saturn trying to tell you is out of alignment? What is Saturn telling you it does not have a stable foundation? What is Saturn trying to tell you? I realized that I changed a dynamic between me and somebody. Me and this individual, we shifted our dynamic. We are no longer dealing with each other in a certain way. We have spoken more since that change than we did beforehand. I'm like, dude, I didn't say anything, but I made the mental note that literally communication has happened every day. Saturn, it's not that Saturn don't want you to have. It's like, is this thing in alignment? Does it have a stable foundation? Is it in accordance to that which you are trying, the end game, the goal? Because Saturn wants you to succeed and to manifest. So are you going to be successful and manifest the fullness of what it is that your divine self has chosen to do in this world? Or are you holding yourself back? Saturn's not holding you back. Saturn is like, I just want you to reevaluate, formulate a plan, leave that alone. That's what Saturn really wants you to do. So think about that. Again, when you're putting together all your 1111 stuff and you're dressing all your little candles and things, that's when everybody, like certain days of the year, everybody get real extra spiritual when they're not any other time. So on your extra spiritual day, make sure that's what you do. So on a personal level, so here we go. And I got an intimate group, so this is going to be super easy. So in order to figure out what your personal 1111 energy is, the first thing you need to know is what year are you in? What personal year are you having right now? So everybody has their birthday. Yes, everybody has their birthday. So you're going to take the month that you're born in. in that month, if your month is anything other, it's a double digit. So, and it's not November. So if you're born in October or December, I'm going to need you to take those 2 digits of the month that you're born in, add them together. Push that to the side. Save that for later. Now, the day that you're born on. If you are not born on the 11th or the 22nd, you're a 7 and a 9 year, outstanding. So if you are born on any day other than the 11th or the 22nd, the day that you're born on, if it's greater than 9, I'm going to need you to add those 2 digits together, unless you are born on 11 or 22. 11 and 22 stay as is. Every other day that you're born on, take those 2 digits. If it's 2 digits, add them joints together. So now you should either have a single or master number month and a single or master number day. You can now add those 2 numbers together, whatever that adds up to be. If it don't add up to be 11, 22, or 33, then I'm going to need you to add the 2 digits together until you get a master number. Until you get either a single digit or a master number. Okay. Everybody got that? Everybody should have that. So now this number that you have here, this is your attitude number. Every year, you can add the attitude number to the collective year and work it till you get your personal year. So if you have an attitude number like me, my attitude number is 3. We are in a collective year 7. So 3 plus 7 is 10. 10 is not a master number. I need to reduce it. 1 plus 0 is 1. I am in a 1 year. Cool. So attitudes. So you're having a 4 year. Okay. So now you got your year. Now you're going to take that. Now you're going to get your personal month. You take your personal year and add it to the month. So whatever the year is. So Cezanne would add 9 plus 11, and Plant Mama, you would add 4 to 11. So add that to 11. Clearly, it's not going to be a master number. So whatever 2 digits you get, add them together. That is your personal month. That's your personal month. So now you know the personal month that you are in. Drop your 6. Okay, you're in a personal month 6. Awesome. So personal month 6. So now you need to see what your personal day is. I bet you can figure out how to calculate your personal day without me telling you. So just go ahead and do the math. Show me how good a student you are. Do the math. What's your personal day? I went do 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 do. What is your 11-11 day actual energy for yourself personally? What's your 11 day energy personally? Let's see. Okay. Good. Very good. Good. Very good. Very, very good. Very, very good. Okay. So Cezanne, yours is an 8. So if your 11-11 day is 8 energy, 1, I like to say 8 is the number of infinite possibilities. It is a number of the manifestor. 3 is manifestation. So if you think about if you split an 8 in half, it kind of looks like 2 3s facing each other. So where 3 is the number of manifestation, 8 is the energy of the manifestor. This is the energy of someone that can manifest easily. So in an 8 energy, you are able to manifest easily, but that does not mean it does not come with a bit of effort. That's the one thing that people have to, who have 8s in their chart, where like I can manifest easily, but it takes a bit of effort. How am I manifesting, and what am I trying to manifest? So you have 8 energy in a waning moon. For me, this is all about word choice. This is how you manifest to attract in an energy where you should be releasing. So if you're saying debt is a really good example to use. You are trying to manifest removing debt. So your mind is like, I want to manifest money. Cool. Don't word it that way. Don't try to attract money in the literal sense saying, I'm trying to attract money. You want to work with the energy that is present. So you want to do a working to release debt. You want to release financial debt. You want to release financial burden. And the way to release financial burden is you will get money. So do something to release debt. But it doesn't have to be limited to money. That's just simply an example. But you're in an energy where it's 11:11. You are in alignment. What are you in alignment to manifest and bring into fruition? And this is going to be something. 8 energy is very earth, so it's going to be something that. I promise you, I'm not reading you. Like, this is like, I'm just going. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So, doing it that way, even if you're like somebody that you're trying to manifest a partner. So, you are, releasing, people so that the right people can come to you. Like, these people are in the way. They can't share the same space. So, they have to go so that what you desire can come your way. Like, like, yeah, that what you desire can actually come to you. Baby, won't you come my way? Like, you gotta like do that. They gotta move so they come in. Tess, did you get yours? What's your 11:11 day energy? Oh, well, I'll do the day of the week next. I'll do the day of the week next. Well, while she gets ready to give me her day. What's you do the math? You're good, Sugar Plum. You need to do the math for your personal day. So you already got your personal month. So do the math for your personal day and see what number you get. And then I'll tell you like what to consider in terms of how to work. Hi, peace and blessings. How to work the energy for tomorrow. So while Tess is doing her math, so the day of the week. So from a collective energy, this is Saturn energy for tomorrow. So considering where are there obstacles to your progress on the things that you're trying to set intention for tomorrow. The other thing to consider is what is it for you personally? Which planetary energy is it for you personally? So it depends on what day of the week that you were born on. It's 6. Okay. I'm gonna come back to it. So whatever day of the week that you're born on, that is your personal Sunday. Because you're so feminine and motherly. You're so feminine and motherly. Not, well, let me just say, I haven't set an intention to do any readings today. I'm talking about how to work with the energy tomorrow on a personal level for November 11th. But who knows? Like, we'll just see how the time goes. So the whatever your day of the week you're born on, that's your personal Sunday. And you go forward from there. So for example, I'm born on a Thursday, so Thursdays are my personal Sunday. Thursdays for the collective are a Jupiter energy. So for me, Thursdays are basically like when the sun is conjunct Jupiter. That's what the energy of Jupiter of Thursdays feels like to me. So that means on Friday is naturally Venus Day. Today is Venus Day. But for me, it's like Monday. So it feels like the moon conjunct Venus today for me. Tomorrow would be like my natural Tuesday. So Tuesday is Mars Day. So tomorrow is Saturn Day. So for me, it feels like Mars conjunct Saturn. I am mad productive on Saturdays. That should be completely contrary. I get a lot of stuff done on Saturdays because that's the energy that it manifests when Mars and Saturn are hanging out together. So you're on a Tuesday. So please excuse me because I am going to count my fingers. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So that's the sun, moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter. So for you, Saturday is going to feel like December 20th, 2020. Saturn, Jupiter conjunct Saturn. That's what Saturday is going to feel like to you on a planetary level. Cezanne, you're born on a Monday. So everything moves backwards 1. So that means for you, Monday is your so you're born on a Monday means Saturday is going backwards is your Venus day. So it's going to feel like Venus conjunct Saturn for you on, or did I go that backwards? Yeah, I did that right. So it should be filled. Wait, nope, I got to count it. So so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter. Oh, that's right. Yep, Venus conjunct Saturn. That's what it's going to feel like for you. Venus conjunct Saturn. So, Tess, circling back to you, since your 11/11 energy tomorrow is going to be a six energy, six energy is, you know, protective, nurturing. You will likely want to be in a really just soothing, comfortable self-love energy on tomorrow because it's a 6 day. You may feel extra romantic tomorrow because it's a sixth energy. So thinking about things, six is diplomatic. Six is also very intuitive because it is literally mother energy. So it's very feminine. So it's intuitive, it's receptive, it is nurturing, it is all about being of service. It is romantic. It's all about connections, like intimate community. So whereas two is like global community, six is intimate community. So for you, if you're going to do any kind of work for 11/11, I would consider how, especially with that double intuitive energy, one, what does community mean to you from a broad sense and an individual, like a more yes, it definitely a good night for a date. With it, you having both that collective two energy and you have six energy, tomorrow night would be a good night for a date. Yes, yes. Tomorrow night for you personally would be a good day for y'all to do intentions together. Like that would be a perfect night for y'all. In fact, what I would do personally, personally, um, is for y'all to vision board together for 2024. That's what I would do. Like if I had to live in Boo, we would vision board in that energy, vision board the things that we would love to do. So not like things that are going to be like super rigid, but vision board together what you want to do, what you feel like is going to be in alignment for you both going into 2024. And you could always do his numbers too. So that way you could take into account what his energy is and how y'all's energies are going to be playing together, especially for the year. Um, yes. Yeah, that's what I would do. That's what I would do. Oh my heart. Like that's what I would do. I would do like, how can we like what can we vision board? What can come together? How can we nurture each other and what places you need to be nurtured, because it's such a nurturing energy given you know ooh, coloring date. Yes, see, look, see, we're here for it. We're here for, like, yes, 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 Jaheen. Sit on the floor, please. No, take the remote back in the living room. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Toodles. Toodles. A sip and pay. Come on, man. Come on. I like it. I like it. A smoke it. There you go. That's what's up. He's so lovable. He's so lovable. He's like sliding out of nowhere, like, hey, did somebody call me? No, son. Nobody called you. Nobody hasn't called you. No, no, no. So yeah, that's my those are my tips on how to best manifest through the 11/11 energy. My other suggestion is don't hound the cat. Don't hound the clock. That's my other thing is don't hound the clock. Don't stalk the clock. Um, you're having an 8 day. It's an 8 day and it's Venus day. Yes, that's what I said. I am bright as like I don't know what's going on with the light on my cell phone. I'm just gonna say I'm look real bright. Okay. All right, so 8 day and Venus day. So um ooh, and you're going into and you're getting ready to go into a 1 year. Like this is your 9 year, so you're getting ready to go into a 1 year. Okay. So I so for me, what I would say is, working on the mm, mm, mm. So, all right, sorry. You need to take yourself on a date. On a really, really oh my gosh. Like you need to take yourself on a really nice date because you need to one embody the manifester energy of someone that would like companionship and what that experience needs to be like. Hi. Okay, then write it. And then are you gonna be there all day, all day, from sun up to sundown? Because you could you know, do a little something later. But if not, write the date out. Okay, I got a good day for scripting. But Venus coming in with the undercurrent of that two energy. Alafia Rob Akbo Ato. Okay, so you need to script. You need to write a date out. Really, write what dating in 2024 is going to look like for you. I don't know why I'm telling people to plan for 2024 tomorrow, but I'm just going to go with it. Write the date out. Write it out. What does this date look like for you? And then make plans that the next time you're available and off that you can, do it. Ashe, thanks. I had a good morning with spirit this morning, so maybe that's why. I did a little dancing dancing and singing. So yeah, I did the things. But I would write it out, scripting, really write it out, and I'm wanting it in detail, and for some reason, okay, I'm going to say the phrase, but I'm not going to say the phrase. And I feel like the way I'm going to say the phrase is going to resonate with you. So when you're able to take yourself on the date, you need to S you out. You need to S you out. I hope you get it. I hope I don't have to say it. You need to S yourself out. Because you okay, cool. You need to do that because that's what you Next year is a 1 year. Next year is a 1 year for you. So even with that being a solitary energy, that doesn't mean you have to be by yourself. You can be in a space where the newness that you're manifesting is new connections. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a solo person. It could just be you're just making all manner of new connections, but beginning to put yourself in that space to draw that into you and releasing anything that's in the way of making that happen, whether it's thought process and things like that, not being open to receive, but releasing those things. Manifest that releasing to happen for you. Manifesting if there's people in your circle that are not meaning you well, that make that vision clear for you so that the things that you're trying to manifest can manifest freely and with ease and not a whole lot of excess effort. Because Venus, she's not for that. She's not. That's not what she do. Venus sits back, crosses her legs, and says, I want that. And then it shows up. That's what Venus does. Saturn is but I want her to work. So they meet in the middle, I'll do a little work, but I'm not doing a lot. And Saturn is okay, well, at least if you do some work, I can work with that. If you at least do a little something, I can work with that. I can work with that. But I don't know why. It felt so contrary, but I'm no, that's what it is. It's sorry. It's going to totally thrown off. Complete. Go ahead, Jaheem. Indeed. Okay. All right, then. Okay. I'll say Ashe. I will say Ashe. And my godson, Rob, you want me to do yours too? I started to say that in a really wrong way. Wait, what is that? Did someone tell me they saw it? All I need to know is if someone saw it do whatever that was. If someone, because it just did it again. Please tell me somebody else saw it. Okay, thanks. That's all I needed. Because ain't no like, yeah, okay. All right. Ooh, and I felt it that time. Ooh. Ooh, I felt it that time. Okay, that's wild. Oh, that's wild. Okay. So I've done Saison and I've done Rob. Rob, do you want to play too? Like you want to like I don't want to leave out. Like at least get my kiddos done. You want to play too? Do 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 da do da. And I'm feeling like so the tomorrow's 11/11, and I was discussing um what the energy of November 11th is on a personal level. So we started working through not with nephew. Technically, Tess, that would be your sibling. So doing the math for the numerology of the day for yourself to see what energy you're working with that day so that you know what you are trying to align to on November 11th. So not just simply, oh, I'm aligning to 11. No, like you actually have your own personal energy of that day. So the collective energy of the day is a 2 coupled with Saturn energy. Okay, so you remember how to calculate your attitude number? Calculate that first and just let me know when you got it. And so for the new, I think I got a few new people that popped in. So talking about November 11th and how instead of just going off of the face value of it's 11. No. But really kind of digging deeper and going beneath the surface of what the energy of the day is, and then learning how that shows up for you, and then what you should be if you're doing a working for November 11th or things like that, how to best align that working. So from a numerology perspective, I took everybody through steps earlier, so I'll run it back real quick. Whatever month you are born in, if the month is a single digit, you're good to go. You don't need to do anything. If you were born in October or December, neither one of those two numbers is a master number. You need to add those two digits together to get your single digit. So everyone should either have a single digit or they should have November. It's either a single digit or 11 when it comes to the months. Once you get the month, push that to the side. You're going to now do the day. Same logic. If you're not born on an 11 or on a 22 day, if it's a double digit, it needs to be reduced. So take the 2 digits. If you're born on a double digit, add them together. If you get another double digit, keep going. The only double digits that stay are 11 and 22 when it comes to the day. Or, no, I can't see anybody getting, 11 or 22. Those are the only double digits that will stay. So now you've got your month and now you got your day. You're going to add those two together. Same process. Add them together. You're likely going to get, okay, cool. So you can hold at the 1. So you're going to add those two together. When you add those two together, you're going to get a double digit more than likely. You got to add 2 number for 6. Okay, cool. Add those 2 numbers together. You're going to reduce until you, again, get a single digit or a master number. This is your attitude number. So like Rob said, he has an attitude number of 6. So now we're in a personal year 7. First thing you have to do is calculate your personal year. So you're going to take your 6 attitude and add it to the 7 collective year energy. So Rob, you're going to do 6 plus 7, and then you're going to get your personal year. So let me know what your personal year is. I know the math. I just want you to do it and show me, because that's the teacher in me, that you did the math. It's a karmic 4. Good job. We didn't talk about the karmic energy, but yes, you have a karmic 4. Good job. Okay, so you got your 4. That's your personal year. So now we're in the month of November. So we're going to follow a very similar process. To calculate your personal month, you take your 4 and add it to the number energy of the month. So for November, you're going to add your 4 plus the 11. Tell me what your personal month is. I don't know who that song is for. 6. Okay, good deal. Good. Very, very good. So I bet you if I tell you you need to calculate your personal day, I don't have to tell you the equation, and you can just tell me what the personal day energy is. Because you can see the pattern forming. Awesome. Okay, so you're in an 8-day. Awesome. So, okay, so I'm not trying to channel, but like, sorry, and it's 4:44 on the clock. Yay. So 8 energy, 8 is the manifester, where 3 is manifestation, 8 is manifester. Hey, Crystal. So, and for you in this 8 energy, this really is about like financial abundance. Like it's about money. It's like it's about money. So what I said earlier is that tomorrow, Saturday, is a waning moon energy. So instead of trying to literally manifest money because it's 11/11, you need to manifest bills being paid and like removal of bills, a removal of debt, because waning energy is energy of release. So what are you trying to release? You're trying to release debt. You're trying to release owing people. So manifesting the release will then still solve the question, the equation of how to get money. So manifesting in that energy, that's what you're trying to let go of. I'm releasing debt. I'm releasing owing people money. I'm going to make a list of all these bills. This credit card, I release this debt. This student loan, I release that debt. You are now releasing, because this way you're moving in accordance with the natural rhythm of nature. The rhythm of nature is to let things go. But in the letting things go, you're making room for something new. So what you're making room for is the money to help that stuff release. Hope that makes sense. For the collective, it is a Saturday. So that windfall of money ain't going to come unless you have a financial plan. Saturn is not trying to be an obstacle. Saturn is trying to be the teacher. So Saturn is saying, I'm going to let you have this money only if you tell me what your plans are with the money. So you have to have a financial plan in your mind, not only of what you're going to do when these debts are paid, but also how are you going to treat yourself? There has to be a balance. There has to be a balance of what I'm going to do in a structured manner, like paying bills and all this good stuff. But how are you going to rejoice in the blessings of having more money? How are you going to make space to treat yourself, pay yourself, and self-love on yourself now that you have this more money? How are you going to do so? It can't be like bills, charity, and me. That can't be the order. That can't be the order. That's what we're working on in class. That can't be the order in which you do things. You have to make sure that you are part of the equation and not the last resort. You have to make sure you're a part of the forethought, not the last resort. What day of the week are you born on? When you think about what day of the week you're born on, whatever day of the week it is, that's your personal Sunday. Okay, so you're Monday, so that means, I think I did, that's Venus. Yes. So instead of Monday being simply the moon for you, Mondays is the sun conjunct the moon. You work your way backwards. That means Saturday is going to be your Venus day. Saturday is your Venus day. So think about Venus conjunct Saturn. So much like what I said to Cezanne, instead of Venus don't like to be in Saturn energy. She don't like it because Saturn want to work hard and she's not about that life. That's not what she wants to do. She's like, get somebody else to do it. I don't want to do that. So instead of trying to get out of doing nothing, you have to see how can you balance those energies. So I want to do something, but I don't necessarily want to do something that's going to make me exhausted or have me like tied up all day. So you have to find like that balance between hard work and ease and kind of have that sweet spot in the middle that makes both Venus and Saturn happy. So things that I would do would be to, since it's a two energy, this will be partnership and connection. That's for the collective. You and hubby sit down, actually, much like what I said with Tess, but I think very specifically, you and hubby sit down like, when I get this money, when we get this money, what does our life look like? What is our dreams? What are we hoping for? What does that need to look like? Like long term, short term, what does 2024 need to look like when we get this money? When we get this money, what are we doing? How are we treating ourselves? What are we celebrating? How are we showing our gratitude for having this money? And y'all do it together, like y'all plan it together. Yay. So tomorrow, make a ritual of it. Make a ritual of it. Tomorrow, if you have bills to pay, and you know that you're going to do a little budgeting on tomorrow, what you could do tomorrow, if you're paying bills tomorrow, even if it's just one bill, ritualize the paying of the bill. Ritualize it. Ritualize your bill paying process. Light yourself a money candle, light yourself a white candle for release, whatever the case may be, but ritualize it. Put you some good high energy music, some music that makes you feel like a baller. So like some good money energy music when you're paying your bills, and ritualize the paying of the bill so that you are manifesting a good relationship with money. Whether the money's coming in and out, you just simply want to have a great relationship with how the money, the ebb and flow of how money works. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. That's my suggestion. That's my suggestion. I had to plug my phone in because I wanted to die a few minutes sooner than I was ready. A few minutes sooner than I was ready. Was that the thing that you tried to send to me? Did I get it, or do you needed something else? Do 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 do. Okay, like why is Sanford and Son in my head? I've been sitting here for a minute trying to figure out what song it is. Like what's like? Did somebody take out the trash? Like somebody, like yeah. I said did I pick up what you were trying to send to me, or was there anything else? Was there anything else? And again, like, who needs to take out the trash? I don't know who it is, who's cleansing, who's releasing, who's cleansing. Because Sanford and Son is in my head. Sanford and Son is in mine head. It's in my head. And I'm just trying to understand why. Why? Okay. All right. Hold on. All right. This is for Rob. This is for Rob. Rob. What's Rob need to hear right this minute? What is it there, Rob? What's Rob need to know? Oh, I need. Facts. Okay. Look, we in the same place. Look. Hold on. This is what the family does, because Rob, you weren't here at the very beginning. But I was playing around and shuffling my Queens of Hip Hop cards, and Young MA came out with Potential, and I'm like, I'm gonna need you to look at yourself. So you missed the whole mountain conversation. You missed the mountain conversation, Rob. And I'm gonna need you. I know you can't see yourself mountain. I know it is a struggle to see the vastness of who you. God, I can see the vastness of who you are. So you can't see it. You can't see it, and sometimes you need to pull back. You shun yourself, like I'm not really that big. Why? Your God sibling Mo always gives me this analogy. All these stars in the sky ain't beefing with each other. They all simply twinkle. Ain't nobody like, hey, why you in my space twinkling? Why you in my space twinkling? Don't nobody care. See, if you're in that new job and you're excelling, I don't know why this is coming through like this, but if you're in that new job and it's coming to you easily and effortlessly, it's natural, your claircognizance is kicking in, and you're like, I already know how to do this thing. I'm not new to this, I'm true to this. You're supposed to be. You're supposed to be. That's why you got the offer that you got, because you're supposed to be. Tenure means nothing. Talent means everything. Tenure means nothing. Talent means everything. And I need you to go in there and you need to show out. And if they don't like you, so what? do what you do. Back of the deck energy was Trina with tenacity. Like do with Foxy Brown underneath it with attitude. And hold on, and then courage. Like attitude and courage. My guy, I'm gonna need you. Do you know who you are? Have you seen yourself flitting and flying around? They can't see you. They can't see you. Like, respectfully, they can't see you. Not in the, and actually quite the contrary. They see you quite clearly. You don't see yourself. That's why they like that. They see you quite clearly. They see you real clearly, and that's what is bugging them. That's what's bugging them. They see you clear as a glass. They see you. They see you, but they think because you walked in the door knowing, oh, he think he all that. So their demons are showing. Their shadows are showing. You are disrupting their shadows. You're disrupting them. You're giving their shadows the business. You're telling the shadows, come out, wherever you are. Come out. Come out. I see you, little shadow. You want to be seen, don't you? Here, let me shine on you so you can be seen. Like, come, let me see. Let me look at you. Let me look. And recognize potential is nothing if you don't do anything with it. Potential is nothing if you don't do anything with it. See, it's like lasagna. It's the necessary need to play small, because it's like, well, I don't want to step on nobody's toes. Step on them. They out there. You still gotta walk. They see you coming. And if they don't move their toes out the way, they're just gonna get stepped on. And I don't mean that in a way where you're gonna be mean to people, but you can't like shrink yourself for them. You just simply cannot. You simply cannot shrink yourself for them. That's just not your mission, and it's not your path, and it's going to put you out of alignment with your Iwa Pele. And your ancestors won't have it. Is that what you needed? Is that what you needed? Is that what you needed? You needed that? You need it. I want to do it. Look, this is not what these was here for. This was not here for this. This was not this. Okay, Ashe. High fives to Tess. Tess come through with the 1-2, the 1-2 punch. 1-2, a 1-2, a 1-2, a 1-2. That was nice. Yes, teamwork makes the dream work, ain't it? Teamwork makes the dream work. Okay. All right, Tess. Since you did a little teamwork, I'll pull one for you. Let me see, what time is it? I can do a couple. So if you send me something, I'll do it. If you send me a donation, I'll pull a card for you. Tess. Tess. Tess, It's like I feel like Tess is gonna appreciate. I don't know why. Like Tess, did you listen to Mia X back in the day? Because I feel like you listened to Mia X, and this is like what you got today. Like you got Mia X with strength, and with everything going on right now for you, the um the call for strength is not a call to block your emotions. Ooh, that's why truth is on the back of the deck. Ooh, because you need to allow, because the strength is in a letting them flow. And the elevation is in that. Like, see, so like a lot of times, like this is why wailing has been shunned. Like wailing is a spiritual practice. The wailing of women, of Black women in certain instances was shunned and like, oh, you should be quiet. You shouldn't be doing all that. Do, 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 do. But the letting the feelings release puts you in a space of healing and puts them in a space of elevation. It means you are ready to let them fully go. So allowing yourself, and the fact that you choose to cry does not negate the truth of what you already understand. It doesn't mean you don't know the truth. It simply means that in that truth, I can also honor my human feelings. And there is power in that. See, a lot of times, like our human, no, there is power in taking ownership of the emotions that are trying to move through our vessel. That's why the creator made them. Like, I'm going to make these emotions, but I don't want you to do anything with them. That just sounds stupid. Like, here's all these emotions. I made all of them, but don't do anything with them. That's Lord, that's confusing. That don't even make good sense. That uh, you know, that's my job, right? That's what I do. Is I make y'all cry. Like that. That's what I do. Oh, she yeah. I make you cry. That's what I do. Is I make you cry. That's my superpower. That's my superpower. But understand, like that six energy is also saying allow yourself to be nurtured. Allow yourself to be taken care of. Get him to rub thy feet. Lay your head in his lap. And I do mean just lay. Like I just lay your head in his lap. And let him rub your head. And do what you need to do to nurture your heart emotionally. Because that will feed the elevation process. That will encourage it to progress even further. Like that is okay. There is healing in that. And now let me send you a hug. Ready? Hold on. And it's gonna be a good hug. You know, the girls is gonna keep it real soft and gushy. So ready? I knocked the phone over. See, that's how good the hug was. My phone fainted. The hug was so good, my phone fainted. So good, my phone fainted. Love you back. Malia. Hey, Malia. Hey, child. Hey, child. Oh, I did. I saw it. Let me do. Actually. Okay. Energy. Really. Okay. You're getting 3. So energy that Malia needs to most be aware of. The inspired action. Malia. And advice. Okay. Okay. For some reason, the inspired action is the one that jumped out. Okay. All right. Nope. I gotta start here, and then I can go to inspired action. So you got raw digger with connectivity, and instead of the connectivity where those cords look like a power cable, like that's not what I got. I got like Eight of Swords energy. Like, and I have a deck of the card, the Eight of Swords, where she's sitting looking in the mirror, and the truth is she's not tied up, but the reflection of the way she perceives her health, so feels like what's going on is she feels stuck. She feels like tied up and boxed in, and she can't seem to make a move. And she can't seem to like feel like she feels stuck. She can't move freely. She just feels stuck. And so then the connectivity comes into place where you start to plug in with energy, with people in community in a way where you're allowing yourself to receive the insights and the wisdom that's going to help you to see yourself more clearly. When I saw Nikki come up with leadership, what it made me think of was, in order to be a strong leader, you have to learn how to follow. You have to be able to take advice and take the wisdom and guidance from people who truly only love you. Because I get love with her pink hair. Truly only love you and want to see the best for you, and allowing yourself to also be wise in who that leadership is that you are seeking, so that you are able to move out of this stuckness to where the cords are not around. Instead of having the cords wrapped around you, one is plugged into you and then the other end is plugged in somewhere else, but you're free. There's a freedom even in that connectivity. It's like the difference in a romantic relationship, where that relationship allows you to soar and fly and doesn't allow you, make you to feel small. In a relationship where, well, where are you going? What are you doing? Why are you going there? What are you doing there? Like allowing that freedom in the connection. So you're looking for connections and connectivity and community where you feel free to be yourself. I ain't got to be nobody else. I got to put on no show, put on no airs. I am able to stand as myself, in the fullness of myself, in the way that I want to show up in this world, in my truth, in my good character. And when you do that, when you're able to do that, what you have, and this is not the outcome, this is the advice. The advice is peace. This is Moni Love. And the advice from her is to have peace. So if the advice for your action is to have peace, this is, where do I need to make more peace in my life? Where do I need to have more peace? Going into the discussion that we had earlier about what we're supposed to be doing with this 1111 energy, with what we're supposed to be releasing, because it's happening during a waning mood, releasing things that disrupt your peace. Release those things, mindsets, ideas, people who disrupt your ability to connect with your higher self in a way that allows you to see the fullness of who you are and feel peaceful in that knowing. But also being able to follow and stay in community with people who are going to support you, where y'all are bouncing off each other. Like everybody's leading. It's everyone's following and everybody's leading all at the same time. Hey, Micah, like all at the same time. Everybody's leading and everybody's following all at the same time. And it's just like, okay, there's an ebb and flow. And if this is like in a relationship, like y'all gotta have an ebb and flow. You gotta have an ebb and flow. You gotta have ebbs and flow. There's only one way we submit in relationships. Uh, we only, there's only one way we submit. We don't submit in any other way. We don't do the others. Like, no, there's only one form of submission that we abide by. That's it. That's it. That's it. We do a little surrender, letting go spiritually. We'll say letting go versus surrender. Surrender feels like I got captured. So no, we do a little letting go. We don't, with submission. No, we don't do that. We don't give our power away. Mm-mm. We don't give people that kind of power over us. We partner in relationships. We partner with people, but we don't submit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. If you're not like looking down at me, like mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Or looking up at me, I appreciate that one even better. Look up at me. That's the only submission that we do. Okay. You got this, Sugar Plum. You got this. You got this. And by the way, your stuff should be done hopefully by Tuesday. I've been without a vehicle and I have to go get more beads for your stuff specifically. yeah, I used all my white, and I'm just like, bruh, I need some white beads. So yeah, I just wanted you to know that I was working on your stuff. I hope that resonated with you. I hope that gave you what you needed. Hope that gave you what you needed. Hmm. I have been at look, been on live an hour and 20 minutes. Okay. Ashe, 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 Ashe. Ashe, oh. Woo. All right. So I wasn't doing any readings or anything. Um, but somebody sent me a little something. So I did. I got maybe a hot 20. Ashe, Ashe. Happy to be of service. Happy to be of service. So I got like a hot 20 minutes. So I could do one of two things. I can do donations and pull a card for donation, or I can you send a donation and I do a little quick distance Reiki. I do a little quick. I can actually, a quick distance Reiki might be the move because clearly my vibration is high today. High enough where it's visual on camera. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So y'all let me know in the comments. You want me to do like a one card donation, or you want a little distance Reiki? A little mini meditation with some distance Reiki. I am cool either way it goes. Or I could do Q&A. You could be like, ask me something. Ask me a little something. You can ask me a thing. You can ask me a thing. I let y'all decide. Let y'all decide. And if y'all good, then I won't do either. That's always that. There is always that. Y'all good? No cord? No Reiki? Send y'all into the 1111 energy feeling all good. All goodies. My goodies. I appreciate y'all's time today. I appreciate y'all bearing with the fact that my phone started tried to die, and that's why it keeps trying to tip over. I totally appreciate that. I guess what I'll do is say what I have coming, what's in my mind for 2024, like what's coming up. So over the next week or so, I said I'm going to start really just planning things that I want to do in 2024. One thing was, okay, I won't give too much. Dang. I won't give away too much, but what I say is I do want to do more collective candles, more distance Reiki. I will have more tangible stuff. So I will be highlighting my oils, teas, and things like that. More making space to I want to add some more students into the journey because I'll have some that are like, they're coming to the end of at least their first round. So I want to make space to have more students in the mentorship program. So I'm going to start talking about it more. I'm really eternally grateful for the way this year has played out. Like this is a 1 year for me, and there's just been so many like new beginnings, new things, new ideas, new thoughts, new concepts. It's just a bunch of new, like a new. There's just been such a lot of new. Many guided meditations, like I see how to get some music and things going. I might actually just make that a thing that I have available on YouTube where you can like, or purchase like exclusive content where you can get like semi-guided meditations because I don't talk the whole time. Like a little meditation, you can purchase a little meditation recorded with some Reiki. That's all right. That's all right. But I want to do more stuff. Soulful Saturdays will come back, and that's where I do like my Saturday service with Saturday service with Ifa. that's open to anybody to attend. So I will start doing more of that, get back to teaching more in that regard. Like, the guy kids are getting all the good stuff. But I know that it's time for me to open that back out to the public again for those people who feel called to attend, who want a fellowship. They want to, they don't necessarily want to go to, um, they want to be able to experience Orisha in a way that is, what's the word I want to look for? It's not easy. They just want to experience it in a different way. Yeah, that's the best way. That's what I got right now. So I'll be doing that. I'll make space for that, and I'll make sure I have that going. I'll have that going. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. 2024 is going to be a cool year, of new things and new growth, and I couldn't be more than happy. And I'm really super, thankful for the folks that have been supportive this year, and I'm just looking forward to. Um, I'm hot. Um, I'm hot. It's like, I don't know who's sitting with me, but it's hot, or it could be my laptop. So I'm just excited. I'm excited. The mentorship program continues to grow, even though I haven't been super socializing it. It is continuing to grow, and for that, I say ashe. I say ashe to that. So yeah. So if y'all don't have anything, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna let y'all be easy, not sleazy. I'm excited to have you. I'm excited to have you. Definitely excited to have you. Definitely excited to have you. So, um, if y'all need to find me, please follow your girl. Come subscribe to join my mailing list on my website because I sometimes send things. I don't spam. I try not to spam. But I do every once in a while send out what's going on, and I put coupons in the email, things like that. So by all means, feel free to holler at your girl. My calendar is still open for divination. So yes, even though I have all these students, I am still doing readings and divination, whether it is tarot or Ifa. I'm still doing divination. And otherwise, I hope that y'all have a beautiful weekend. If you missed the beginning of how to best align to the 1111 energy, the replay should be up on YouTube in a little bit. Check it out, do your math, see what the energy looks like for you, do a little research, and I hope that y'all have a great day. And for all the vets, thank you so much for your service. I don't know if